Okay. There we go.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and admit all and let you swear them all in.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, we are going to go ahead and admit everyone. If you will be quiet, the judge is going to go over your rights. Hold on just a second, please.
Okay.
Okay. My name is Lance Consino. I'm Justice of the Peace in Precinct 4. And this morning we are having a plea hearing, which means that every one of you who will be talking to me will need to be sworn in. This hearing, we will not hear your case until after you have pled. That is, you have declared either guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you are seeking to contest a ticket, then of course you will plead not guilty, and then you will speak with the DA. So we're not going to hear anything until I ask you about your case. The first thing we'll do is to hear how you will plead. If everyone will please raise your right hand to be sworn in this morning. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to put everyone back into the waiting room until your case is being heard. Please don't hang up because the meeting is currently locked. And the first one on the docket is going to be Linda Williams. If you would hit *6 to unmute. Okay, perfect. Linda, you are on with the judge.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hello, Linda.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine, thanks. Let's see, is this I'm looking here, is this the hot check?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, okay, here we are. And have you, how are you pleading this morning?
I'm pleading guilty, sir.
You're pleading guilty, okay. Have you marked that on your form?
Yes, sir.
You have, and you put the correct address and phone number so we can contact you?
Yes, sir.
And have you made arrangements to send that back to the clerk?
They told me to, I guess, after the Zoom court to fill it out and then send it back.
Okay, that's good.
Because I paid the ticket. I paid the ticket. I was just, they told me I can set a court date, like this Zoom court, to see if the warrant ticket could be reduced. Because it was like $6 something, and I don't have that much money to pay that whole thing.
Have you paid off all of the checks?
Yes, sir.
You've paid off and all of the fees involved with the hot check office.
Yes, sir.
You've paid all of that off. So all we're looking at today then is that you're fine for this. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And do you have a financial difficulty, you said, in
yes, I'm currently not working right now.
You're not working, okay. How much in bad checks did you have?
It was $367. But the fine, when I paid that, they said the fine, they gave me the number and they said the warrant fine for the hot check was like $678.
Did that include, that was just the warrant, that was just the overall charges? Did that include the $300 of?
No, it
Sorry,
didn't
Judge?
include the 300.
Ms. Williams, are you talking about the fine we have in our office?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yes, that's just a standard fine. That's not actually the fines she wrote over in the hot check office. Standard fines and block on license when they bring it to us is $667. Just FYI.
Right. But you've paid all of your fees at the hot check office.
Yes, sir. They told me to pay I think it was $367 or $368 for the hot checks.
Mhm.
And that's what they told me that's what they told me that was owed. And yes, sir, I did pay them all.
Okay. Okay. So if you've covered that then. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this morning you are requesting some sort of reduction. Did you serve any jail time?
No, sir.
Okay. And how is it that you're unemployed? What were you employed at before?
I was employed at Crown Point Health and Suites, and I caught COVID, and I got very, very sick on that, and I hadn't been back to work since then.
When did you get sick with COVID?
About 4 months ago,
And
and they scheduled me to be off for like a month, and I was still very ill after that, and I'm looking to go back as soon as possible. I'm just waiting for them to get all my paperwork and set like an orientation date and stuff.
I see. What did you do out at Crown Point?
I'm a CNA.
I see. Okay. And do you have children?
Yes, sir. I have 3.
How old are they?
21, 12, and 8.
21, 12, and 8. Okay. Is your 21-year-old still at home?
He's back and forth like from school. He's
I
in
see.
college, so he comes on like just leave or like spring break. He'll be here for the summer though.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to cut the fines in half, and
Okay.
that way we'll give you a little bit of a break there and reduce that somewhere in the
Thank you.
$300 range.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Lisa, can you
Mhm.
handle that?
Yes, I did get that information.
Okay.
Linda, if you will, you can just give us a call and we can go over those options. The
Yes,
number is 775-1541.
1541. Okay. Do I just call when we hang up, or do I wait a little longer?
You'll just call back. Do you have the number here?
Yes, 775-1541.
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
We'll just
Okay.
call that back in a few minutes. Give us about 15, 20 minutes to get the other cases.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Mhm. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Judge, you're aware how the fines work on hot checks? Because you give everybody $50 fines that have multiple checks, but you give her a $250 fine plus court costs. And she only had 1 check.
She only had 1 check?
Yes,
Okay.
it's in the system. That's why I asked you to look up the case so that you know those, because you can get in there and look it up when you're talking to them.
Okay.
I always hear you do $50, and then with her, you're doing $250. I don't feel like that's
No, it
consistent
isn't.
or fair.
It isn't correct. I thought her charges were a lot higher than that, though.
No, because if they get a warrant, we put if they have got the court cost of
Okay.
$67, we give them the fine of $500, and then when they get warrants, it adds another 100. So that's
I
how
see.
it comes out to the
Okay.
$667.
Okay.
And most of the time, they don't realize. That's why you have to be knowledgeable about it, because they don't know it's 2 different offices.
Okay.
They think when they pay their check, they pay this, and they don't.
Reduce it down to the $50 then.
Okay.
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 Yeah. And thank you for letting me know that.
You're welcome.
Okay, we will go to Jamie Percheski. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, Jamie Percheski. Can you hear me? If you will, there you go. You are on with the judge.
Good morning, Jamie.
Good morning.
And the charge this morning is speeding. How are you pleading on that?
No contest.
No contest? Okay. Are you sure that you are pleading no contest? You don't want to dispute this then?
Yes, I thought in our original conversation, you wanted to talk to the prosecutor about your citation. If you plead no contest, you are going to get, but if you plead not guilty, and that's why you were contesting the ticket to begin with, it's to talk to the prosecutor.
Okay. Can I talk to the prosecutor afterwards then?
You have to plead not guilty in order to talk to the prosecutor.
Then I'd like to plead not guilty.
Okay. If you'll fill that form out and get that back to Lisa, she'll get you in touch with the prosecutor.
All right.
Hang on just a moment while she,
Okay, yes, my number should be on the paperwork that I sent you. It's going to be 806-775-1542.
Yes.
If you just give me a call in about 10 minutes and we will get you transferred to the prosecutor. His name is David. And you're just going to call him. Like you won't be on Zoom or anything with the prosecutor.
Okay.
Okay. And just tell him your story.
Okay.
Any questions?
So just in about 10 minutes, call the 806 number.
Yes, 806-775-1542.
Okay.
And then I'm going to transfer you to our assistant DA.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I know. I think they get confused.
yeah, they do, unfortunately.
Okay, now we have Taylor Brewster. Taylor, if you would unmute yourself. There you go. You were on with the judge.
Good morning.
Good morning,
How are you doing?
Mr. Brewster. How are you pleading this morning?
I'm pleading not guilty, sir.
Not guilty, so you want to speak with the prosecutor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. If you have that form in front of you, the plea form? Yes. If you'll fill that out, please mark the not guilty and put the correct address and phone number where we can contact you. If you don't have a correct address and phone number, a warrant may go out for your arrest. And you can visit with the clerk about how to get in touch with, how to get that back to her and how to talk to the DA.
Yes, Taylor, this is Lisa. If you will, my number should be on the paperwork that I provided you. It's 806-775-1542. And you'll just call me. You can call me like right after we hang up and I can transfer you to the prosecutor and you can then go forward with that process. And you don't have to be on Zoom with the prosecutor. It'll just be a phone call.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. That's it.
That's all, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.